Hi guys, Derrick here. I wanted to thank everybody for coming to watch me do this little segment I call Life with Keto. Now, basically, I will be doing a daily update on starting this new diet that my supervisor actually told me about, and that from watching him, seeing him have great results. Now, a little about myself. I've never really done any type of dieting in my life. I'm a prior or former Marine, whichever way y'all want to say it now. And back in my day, I mean, you could eat like a hog and it really wouldn't matter because one way or another, the Marine Corps is going to burn that fat off you. So years down the line, after getting out of the Marine Corps and everything and starting regular everyday life, you know, I went from a solid 185 to year after year after year, gaining more and more weight, going from 185 to a soft 185 to 190, 195, 200. And eventually it got so bad where I blew up to a solid 250 pounds, which I won't lie was straight devastating for me. So, you know me, try to get back into doing some working out and running and stuff to where, I sort of settled in around the 230, 240 mark. Well, enough about that. Trying to make a long story short, but I've been at my new job, which is neither important, but I noticed that my supervisor was losing a lot of weight and in a short amount of time. And I'm like, hey, man, what are you doing to lose so much weight? Because, I got to a point in my life where me being so heavy at 240-ish for most of the time, I needed something to where I could basically lose all this fat that's on my body to where I don't feel depressed. Being basically fat, to put a nice term to it. Like I said, I'm always depressed, always self-conscious about my body. I don't go to the beach anymore because I don't want to take my shirts off or anything. The normal things in life that, people who recently or have been dealing with weight problems, face in everyday life. Well, anyway, he told me about the keto diet to finally get on the subject. Well, he told me that, it's a different kind of diet, no different than the normal, trying to restrict yourself to like half a salad or anything like that a day, which I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be unrealistic for a lot of people, even me. And I got a will of steel, but, I'm not about to starve my entire body for no reason, just so I can feel hungry and later jump on a freaking quadruple freaking Whopper from Big Mac, or not Big Mac, Burger King. Sorry. Well, anyway, so I started this daily segment called Life with Keto, basically, living with keto, and I'm basically going to do a daily upload of everything that's going to be happening to me and the things that I'm going to do in order to try to achieve the same results, if not better, than what my supervisor has achieved so far in his short time dealing with it. Now, today is June 8th of 2018. Now, what I'm going to try to do is to do the quick and fast route, which is also what seems to be the hardest route, which is to start off with a 3-day fast. That means no eating, period. And I'm just going to stick with water and a coffee, with the added stuff that they want you to have, which is, seems to be like a crap ton of butter and, some coconut oil, which I done tried coconut oil by itself, and I ain't gonna lie, it ain't the best tasting thing there. But, after having all this stuff thrown in my coffee, that's what I plan on using to get me through this 3-day fasting, which is basically what I'm doing. And I'm hoping that can't really call it coffee with all the stuff I'm going to have to put in it, but the coffee flavored butter that I'm going to be drinking. Hopefully that will allow me to stay with eating no solid foods or anything like that for the next 3 days, which I'm hoping work this Friday or today basically will distract my mind from eating, and I'm hoping to somehow engage in some sort of activity for this whole weekend to complete all 3 days. And then on Monday I will start on the egg diet, which I'm not going to go into right now because I'm going to do some more research before I put anything like that up on here. But to go ahead and start out, I wrote down all my measurements and my weight. And like I said, I'm going to be doing daily uploads to hopefully show y'all any progress that I make and the things that I've had to deal with and going to deal with, and any pains, headaches, and all these side effects that I hear about here and there that doesn't affect everybody but may affect you and may affect me. But I'm hoping with me doing a daily upload that people who do have questions or would like, instead of a weekly update from certain people, which is nothing wrong with that, but who would like a daily update on someone who works 12 hours a day almost every day. Thankfully we got a weekend off this weekend, but someone who works 12 hours a day every day, someone who has a job that, you know, is, I'm not going to lie, really high in activity. I'm constantly going up flights and flights of stairs. I'm constantly pulling up my own body weight. I'm constantly crawling through tanks. It's not one of those sedentary jobs where you just sit at a computer desk or anything. I'm actually going. So hopefully there's some people out there who has a high active lifestyle, whether it be through working out or just having a job that puts good physical strain on their body every day, which is sort of like working out, and see how someone who's actually doing it is coping with any of the side effects, or, you know, how they deal with the hunger pains and where they come from on a daily basis. So anyway, like I said, today is June 8th. I started my fasting at midnight, obviously, because hopefully I can sleep through some of this pain. As of right now, you know, I ain't ate since chow at work Thursday night, so I'm kind of hungry already, but nothing that most folks don't deal with on a daily basis. Well, anyway, so like I said, June 8th, I started my fast at midnight. So I took measurements, you know, to give y'all some measurements. My thighs, as of day one, are at 28 inches. My belly, which I measured using measuring tape, where I measured around the navel, is at 45.5 inches. My neck is 17 inches. My arms are at 16 inches, and my total weight is at 237.4 pounds. According to the scale, which may or may not be accurate, is my body mass index is at 35.6, which I'm sure to any doctors that's morbidly obese. That's what my doctors at work tell me. I mean, I may not look like, you know, Mark Henry, or can't really think of any other fat people that might be well known, but you know, they still call me fat. My body fat's at 34.2. My body water is at 32.5, and my muscle mass is at 24.4. So, you know, obviously that's going to be the lowest number, you know, make me feel even worse. But I'm hoping to have all those numbers changed on a day-by-day basis. I don't expect too much coming from day by day as versus, you know, taking measurements every week. But, you know, like I said, there's some people out there who would like a daily upload on what they can expect and what they can expect to lose. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining me today on my journey, and I hope that if this is something that you want to see, that you subscribe, like the video, share, and like I said, just so you can get a understanding. And as I know more, I'll definitely explain more on the video. But as for right now, I'm going to start a 3-day fast. I wish someone would give me good luck, give me encouragement. And if you are someone who's already been doing the keto diet for a while, I would love for you to leave comments, leave some sort of advice, anything to get me through. Solid advice, you know. But thank you, and I'll see y'all tomorrow with another update.